Hey Cancer, it's Lulu here, jumping in to do you guys a reading for the rest of the month of June. So I hope you guys are all doing really well. Let's just see. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars and North Node placements. For the sign of Cancer, cross watchers, you may get something out of this as well. Let's just ask that the messages that come through be from the highest light and for the highest good of all those who are connecting. So let's see, Cancer, you've got the Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. So that does feel like, it kind of embodies the energy of the sign of Cancer. You've got the Five of Earth in reverse, and then the Ten of Fire. Interesting. So it does feel like you might be laying down some burdens coming out of, what you felt like was conflicting in the physical world. You've got the High Priestess there on the bottom. So you may have just been like feeling into what it is that you need to let go of in the physical realm so that you can be in this space of having an open heart center is what I'm getting for you guys. Today it sort of does feel like there's an opening up of the heart center for, I've only done Virgos and you guys, but I'm getting that between both of you. So here you've got children, heart's desire, and freedom. I feel like you've got a really nice spirit. Like many of you have a really nice spirit that sort of attracts children because you have got this element, this Queen of Water, the tender-hearted energy, and children can pick up on that, and children actually really need people like that who can be in attunement with them, who can understand their sensitivity, because Cancer, you have sensitivity as well, so you can understand it in others. Yeah, I mean, and then this connection with the ocean, like she's walking in the water and, you guys, the crab, like you're so connected to the ocean and things as well. And this does feel like this could be a time for you tuning into what it is that your heart truly desires. Now, for some of you, it could be to have your own children or to work with children. You've got the card of freedom there, which I really enjoy. And that's kind of like, well, you're free to choose. Like, what is it that you desire? What is it that your heart desires? What's calling your name? What's in the flow for you? You're letting go of all this stuff in the physical so something can come forward for you. Something can open up. You've got the card of 13 there, which is effort. Then on the bottom, spiritual partnership. Rebirth. Spiritual partnership coming out in reverse again. I feel like, connection with others is so important for everyone at this time. Like, we can't be just doing things alone. We need to connect with others to help, our dreams and our desires come to fruition. And we have to make that effort. I'm noticing too with the effort card there, it's number 13, which is divine feminine energy. Here you've got number 14, moderation on the side. So just taking balanced steps towards whatever it is that your heart desires, okay? And this is also 14, the number of movement in the color mirror system. It's like change is on the way, okay? But yeah, it's a process. So let's just see what some of the challenges might be for the sign of Cancer for the rest of June. Okay, so you could be taking like moderate risks here because this is another number 4. Oh no, it's 41. Interesting, and 14. So those two numbers are mirroring each other. So you might be having to find the balance in something, like, because this is on the side. So it's like, don't take risks that you can't afford to, that, if it doesn't work out, that it's going to cost you too much. Just take balanced risks, just assess the situation first, whatever that might be, and then, act from that place. But let's just see what else. But yeah, sometimes you do have to step out and take a risk, to bring in something new, like, or to, attract a specific opportunity to you. So you've got distraction, influence, and anomaly. Anomaly. I was just laughing then because I thought I was going to struggle to say that word and it would be really funny, but it came out okay. So influence is like just being recognize your divine light, who you are. Like sometimes things may seem paradoxical and I don't even know what I'm talking about here, but these are just the words that are coming out. But it's also too like being mindful of who you surround yourself with, because that can impact you and take you to a place that's not meant for you. Basically, it could pull you right off your path because you've got a you've got the distraction card here, so you can be easily pulled off your path and influenced by others. So just be mindful of that. And what was I getting with this? Yeah, don't follow the crowd is what I was getting with that one. You know, and Cancer, I think, you know, you've proven that you don't have to follow the crowd, that you can stand apart and do your own thing. Okay, let's see what the tarot story is for you guys. Sign of Cancer for the month of June. What's the tarot story that wants to come forward? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So wanting to build something, wanting to move towards something that is in alignment for you, that is fulfilling, that feels connected to your soul purpose here. There could even be an offering from someone else, like for you, about something that you can build. Ooh, the Tower. It could like be a game changer with the Tower there. It could be something that's really just comes in out of nowhere and just like, oh no, maybe it's not out of nowhere. You know, maybe it's been building over time, or you've seen little signs along the way, but then all of a sudden it's just like, it's coming in and crashing. Like, what's this Tower about? Nine of Wands, the Star. The High Priestess, well, we don't know what the Tower is about yet, but it is going to be offering up change. You've got the Nine of Wands there, and then the Star in reverse. I feel like you might be trying to stand your ground and protect yourself because you don't want to have to do healing from this. So there is an energy of you protecting yourself. I'm going to get more on that. Don't freak out at the Tower, because the Tower can indicate something better coming through for you ultimately. Okay, so keep that in mind. You've got the Ten of Wands there. So that's interesting because you had the Nine of Wands before. So that's like a bit of a progression. You're going to have to let something go. And perhaps that's why that Tower moment has come in, because just sometimes people refuse to let shit go. And then the universe is like, well, right, you know, this is going to happen because something needs to change. Something needs to give. You can't hold on to this anymore. Then you've got the Seven of Wands there. So I do feel like you have quite protective energy over yourself right now. And depending on what you've got going on, you could have very good reason for that. Like there's an energy of you standing your ground. So, I mean, that's not negative either. That's just, we need to be standing our ground in these times. So that's what's going to help us with this Four of Wands energy, like to go through this gateway, this 11-11. So this Tower, you know, it leads to your ascension process, basically. Here you've got the Three of Swords in reverse. It shows you're coming out of a time of heartache and heartbreak. And then you've got the Two of Swords. So it's like there is a lot unknown. You may not see the way forward right now and how everything's going to happen. But just keep acting in ways and moving forward with your life in a way that you can be proud of with the Six of Wands there. Yeah. Sometimes the unknown is so challenging, but if you keep doing this, like keep moving forward with a life that you can be proud of, you know, you can be proud that you stood in your, you stand your ground, you know, that you're working on your own life soul progression. And you've got the Nine of Cups there. So you're still working on your life fulfillment, what makes you feel good. And then on the bottom there, you've got the Blasted Beach, which is the Tower energy again. So it's like this series of towers could be happening around you. They may have already happened, but still, you have the capacity to work towards a life that you love, that you feel emotionally connected to. Here you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it's like this time, and then you've got the Chariot. So it's like this time of pausing before you move on. Interesting. I'm getting the words counting stock with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe, no, it's not counting stock, it's taking stock. So maybe you're just stopping for a minute to take stock of everything you've been through before you move on with the Fairy Stallion there. Anything else from this deck? So yeah, a lot going on for you, Cancer. Maybe a lot of changes with two Tower cards there. You may feel like some of this stuff has been quite unjust, and perhaps that you've been through this before, but still I feel like you maintain that energy of the Nine of Cups there. It's like, well, you know, no matter what happens, you know you've got this, okay? So Eight of Cups, walking away from anything that you feel is unjust, and then beginning again with a new journey. Yeah. But I don't feel like it's easy because the Six of Swords there in reverse. Like, so it's like you, even though you're going for this new journey, you're still looking at what's happened in the past. And I think that's because it's been a lot, right? So I feel like that's understandable that you're looking at what's happened. You're taking a review. It's just part of the process, because how can you not do that if you've been through all this stuff, you know? So let's just see. Astro Energy, Ninth House seeking, semi-sextile allowing, Cancer, Doula. So you're nurturing in the new, and then the second house, assets. So, you know, all this that you're being through, Cancer, helps you to focus in on what it is that you do value. It helps you to focus in on your own self-worth, you know, with that Nine of Cups there. So, the ninth house, that could be, you know, very connected to the Fool, taking a new journey. There could be something that, somewhere where you want to travel, something new that you want to learn. And with the semi-sextile energy here, allowing, it's just like you're allowing the space of growth, like personal growth. You are nurturing and hopefully becoming more nurturing of yourself, not only others. And I feel like that's probably true with the second house there, because, you know, the second house is about, you know, how we value ourselves, our self-love, self-worth, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just feeling like with this Aries here, and I split the deck and it's ascendant outlook, I feel like, you know, your outlook has been changing over time. It has been fluid here with that water energy. You have the ability to start up something new with Aries here. So there's a lot of cardinal energy for you as well. And I feel like there's something you bring to the table, Cancer, as well, is that like you can go through something and then you can start again. You can start a new journey. You can have something new to offer. You can see your way through. So you have lots of gifts to support you through this time, even though it may be challenging. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped on some level, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.